Hello, little friends! Are you ready to go on a very special adventure today? We are going to travel far, far away up into the big, beautiful sky. When you look up at night, you can see tiny, twinkling lights. Those are stars, and sometimes you can see a bright, round moon smiling down at you. All of those things are in a magical place called space. Space is a very big, quiet, and wonderful place, and today, we get to pretend we are brave explorers, called astronauts, who travel there. Isn't that exciting? We will learn all about how we can fly up, up, up past the clouds and into the darkness where the stars sparkle. Do you ever wonder what it would be like to float like a balloon? In space you can. Everything is very light and gentle, and you can drift and dance among the stars. Our big adventure will take us on a journey to see amazing things that are very far from our homes. We will ride in a special ship, see our beautiful blue and green Earth from way up high, and say hello to the planets that are our neighbors in the sky. We are going to be space travelers, learning and seeing new things together. Are you ready to put on your pretend space helmet and join our team of explorers? Let's get ready for an amazing trip. First, we need to understand what a space mission is. A mission is like a special job or a big adventure with a plan. Our mission today is to learn all about how to go to space and come back home safely. We will have a team of helpers on the ground, a super fast ship to ride in, and a fun countdown to start our journey. It's like when we get ready for a trip in the car, but instead of driving on a road, we will be flying through the sky. We will make sure we have everything we need to be safe and have so much fun. Every great explorer needs a plan, and our plan is to have the best space adventure ever. Let's imagine we are all together, getting ready for our big day. We can stretch our arms up high, like we are trying to touch the sky. Can you stretch with me? Wiggle your fingers like they are little twinkling stars. Good job! Now, let's take a big, gentle breath in and let it out slowly, whoosh, like a soft space wind. We are getting our bodies and our minds ready for our incredible journey. Every astronaut gets ready for their mission, and so will we. We will be brave, curious, and kind explorers. Are you excited to see what happens next? Our space adventure is just beginning. Before our rocket can fly to space, we need some very important helpers. These helpers are a team, and they work together in a special room called Mission Control. Can you say that with me? Mission Control. It's a big room filled with big screens, lots of blinking lights, and many smart people who watch over our rocket. They are like the grown-ups who help you cross the street safely, or make sure you have your coat on when it's cold. The people at Mission Control are the rocket's helpers, and their job is to make sure our trip to space is safe and successful from beginning to end. Imagine a room with huge windows that look out at our rocket, and inside, everyone is looking at their computer screens. These screens show them everything about our ship. They can see how fast it's going where it is in the big, dark sky, and they can even talk to the astronauts who are way up in space. The team at Mission Control talks through special radios, saying things like, "Everything looks good! You are clear for your journey!" They are always watching, always helping, and always making sure we are okay. They are our ground team, our friends who stay on Earth to help us explore. The people at Mission Control are very smart and they work very hard. They check the weather to make sure it's a good day to fly. They check all the parts of the rocket to make sure everything is working just right. It's a big job, and they all work together like a happy family. One person might watch the engines, another might track the rocket's path through the stars, and another might talk to the astronauts. They all have a special role to play in our adventure. They are cheering for us and helping us every step of the way on our mission. So when we think about our big space adventure, let's remember to thank our friends at Mission Control. They are a very important part of our team, even though they stay on Earth. They are the directors of our amazing space story, making sure every page is safe and wonderful. Without their help, our rocket couldn't fly to the moon and stars. They are the guardians of our mission, the watchful eyes that keep us safe. Are you happy we have such great helpers on our team? I know I am. Let's give a big wave to everyone at Mission Control. Now let's talk about our ride. How do we get to space? We can't walk, and a car can't drive that high. We need something very special, something very powerful. We need a rocket ship. A rocket ship is a tall vehicle that is built to fly super fast all the way out of the sky and into space. It's pointy at the top so it can zip through the air easily, and it's very strong to keep the astronauts inside safe and sound. Our rocket is shiny and white, and it stands on the ground pointing up, up, up toward the stars, just waiting for our big adventure to begin. Our rocket has different parts that all work together. At the very bottom are the big engines. These engines are what make the rocket go. They use special fuel to make a very big, powerful push that lifts the whole entire rocket off the ground. It's like when you push off the ground to jump, but a rocket's push is strong enough to send it flying past the clouds. The middle part of the rocket holds all of that special fuel, and at the very top, in a small and cozy part called the capsule, is where the astronauts sit. That's where we will be, looking out the window at the world below. Before we can fly, our rocket needs to be prepared. People check every single part to make sure it is perfect. They fill the tanks with the special fuel that gives the rocket its power. This fuel will create big, bright flames and lots of fluffy white smoke when it's time to go. It's very exciting to watch. The rocket stands on a special platform called a launch pad, which holds it steady until it's time for our journey to start. It's like our rocket is taking a deep breath, getting ready for its big push into the sky. It's a very strong and brave rocket. Can you imagine our amazing rocket ship? It's taller than the tallest tree, and it's pointing straight up to the heavens. It's waiting for us, the brave explorers, to climb aboard and get ready for the trip of a lifetime. The rocket is our special space car, our chariot to the stars. It's a magnificent machine built by many clever people, all so that we can explore the wonders of space. Are you ready to learn how we get our amazing rocket ship to fly? It all starts with a very special countdown. Let's get ready for the most exciting part. Before we can start our countdown, we, the astronauts, have to get ready too. Just like you put on your rain boots to go splash in puddles, astronauts have to put on a special outfit called a space suit. A spacesuit is very important because it keeps astronauts safe and comfortable when they are in space. It's a big white suit with a helmet that has a clear window so we can see all the beautiful stars. It has gloves for our hands and boots for our feet. The suit gives us air to breathe and keeps us just the right temperature. Not too hot and not too cold. Getting into a spacesuit takes a little bit of time. We have to put it on one piece at a time, making sure everything is connected just right. First, we step into the big body of the suit. Then, we put on our special gloves, which let us use our hands to do important jobs in space. After that, we put on the big round helmet. Click! It fastens securely so we are all snug inside. Now we can breathe easily and we are protected. We can look out our helmet window and see our friends. Let's wave to each other in our pretend spacesuits. We look like real space explorers now. Once we are in our spacesuits, it's time to get on the rocket. We walk over to our tall, shiny rocket ship and ride a special elevator all the way up to the top. This is where the capsule is, our little room inside the rocket. We climb inside carefully and find our seats. The seats inside a rocket are very special. They are shaped to keep us comfortable and safe, especially when the rocket starts to shake and rumble. We strap ourselves in with special seatbelts, just like you do in a car seat. Buckle up, astronauts! We need to be snug and secure for our big blast-off. Inside the capsule, there are lots of little windows so we can look outside. We can see the ground far below and the big blue sky all around us. There are also many buttons and switches. The smart people at Mission Control will help us know what all the buttons do. We are all strapped in, our spacesuits are on, and we are talking to Mission Control through our radios. They tell us that everything is ready. The rocket is ready. The team on the ground is ready. And we, the brave astronauts, are ready for our adventure to begin. The excitement is building. What comes next? The countdown. This is the most exciting moment. Everything is ready for our trip to space. Our rocket is full of fuel. We are safely buckled into our seats and our friends at Mission Control are watching over us. Now we have to count down. Counting down is how everyone knows it is time for the rocket to go. We will count backwards from the number 10 all the way to 1. When we get to 1, the engines will start and our amazing journey will begin. The whole team at Mission Control will count with us. Are you ready to help us count down? Let's use our big, loud voices. Let's begin our countdown together. Get your fingers ready to count with me. We will say each number slowly and clearly. Here we go, brave explorers. 10. 10 little fingers are wiggling with excitement. The whole world is watching and waiting. 9. 9 seconds to go. We take a deep, happy breath. The sky is waiting for us. 8. 8 more seconds. The team at Mission Control gives a final thumbs up. Everything looks perfect. 7. 7 seconds. We can feel a little rumble as the rocket's power starts to wake up. 6. 6 seconds now. We are so close. We check our seatbelts one last time. They are nice and snug. Are you still counting with me? You're doing such a great job. Let's keep going. We're almost there. The excitement is growing and growing. The rocket is starting to hum with energy, getting ready for its big moment. Let's continue our countdown with even bigger voices. We want everyone to hear how excited we are for our space adventure. Let's make these last few numbers the loudest ones yet. The whole team is counting on us to help launch this rocket. Here come the final numbers. Let's shout them out. 5. The big arms holding our rocket on the launch pad are getting ready to move away. 4. We can hear the engine starting to make a soft, rumbling sound. It's getting louder and louder. 3. Fluffy white steam is starting to puff out from under our rocket. The ground is starting to shake a little bit. 2. We are so close now. Our hearts are beating with joy. We are ready to fly. 1. This is it, the final number in our countdown. What happens next? Blast off! Blast off! As soon as we say that last number, the big engines at the bottom of our rocket roar to life. A huge, bright, beautiful flame comes out of the bottom, shining like 1,000 suns. It's not a scary fire, but a powerful, warm light that pushes our rocket up, up, up. The ground starts to shake and rumble, and we feel a big, strong push in our seats. It feels like a giant is gently but firmly lifting our whole rocket ship straight up into the air. Whoosh! We are moving! We are really flying! This is the most exciting ride in the whole world! We look out our little windows and we can see the ground getting farther and farther away. The launch pad where we were just standing looks like a tiny toy now. We are going up so fast. We fly past the big white fluffy clouds, waving goodbye to them as we go higher and higher. The beautiful blue sky that we see every day starts to get darker, turning from light blue to deep blue, and then to a dark, dark navy color like the sky at night. We are leaving the Earth's air behind and heading into the quiet wonder of space. What an incredible feeling! As we fly faster and faster, we can feel our bodies getting lighter. We are starting to float a little bit in our seats, held in by our special seat belts. The big rocket boosters that gave us our first powerful push have done their job, and they fall away gently, splashing down into the big blue ocean far below. Now, our smaller engines will guide us the rest of the way. The ride becomes smoother and quieter. The big rumbling stops, and now we are gliding silently and peacefully through the darkness. We have made it! We are officially in space! We did it, little explorers! We have successfully blasted off from Earth. Let's all cheer for ourselves and our amazing rocket ship. Hooray! We can look back at our beautiful home planet Earth. It looks like a giant blue and white marble floating in the dark. We can see the big oceans, the green land, and the swirling white clouds. It is the most beautiful sight you have ever seen. We are astronauts, floating high above the world. Our adventure among the stars has truly begun, and it is more magical than we ever imagined. Now that we are in space, everything is quiet and calm. The loud roar of the engines is gone, and we are floating in a beautiful, peaceful silence. Look out the window with me! All around us is a deep, dark blackness, but it's not scary. It's filled with millions and millions of tiny, twinkling lights. These are the stars. They are sparkling like tiny diamonds scattered all across a soft black blanket. Some stars are bright white, some are a little blue, and some even have a warm yellow glow. It's like we are floating through a magical, starry night that never ends. We can unbuckle our seatbelts now. And guess what happens? We don't stand on the floor, we float. We can gently push off a wall and drift slowly across our little capsule, just like a balloon in the air. Can you imagine floating around? We can do gentle somersaults in the air and wave our arms and legs like we are swimming through space. It's so much fun. We are weightless, which means we are as light as a feather. We can see our beautiful Earth out one window, and out the other, we see the endless sea of stars. It is so peaceful and amazing. As we float along on our journey, we pass by some of our neighbors in space. Those are the planets. We might see a big planet with beautiful rings around it called Saturn. Hello, Saturn. We might see a big stormy planet called Jupiter. Wow, it's so big. And maybe we can see a little red planet called Mars. The planets are all round, like our Earth, and they are all traveling around the big, bright sun, just like us. We wave to all the planets as we drift by. It's like we are on a friendly tour of our solar system family. Our mission might be to meet up with other astronauts who are already in space. We can see a special place called the International Space Station. It looks like a big house made of shiny metal pieces, and it floats in space all the time. Our rocket will gently and slowly move closer and closer until we can connect with it. Then, we can open the door and float inside to say hello to our astronaut friends. They will be so happy to see us. We can share stories of our journey and look at the Earth together from their big windows. Being an astronaut is all about working together and exploring as a team. After our wonderful time exploring space, seeing the stars, and visiting our friends, it is time for our mission to come to an end. It's time to go back home to our beautiful planet Earth. We say goodbye to the sparkling stars and the quiet planets. We get back into our rocket capsule and buckle our seatbelts one more time. Our friends at Mission Control have been watching us the whole time, and now they will help us fly back home safely. They will tell us exactly how to point our rocket so we can land in just the right place. It's time for the return journey. Our little rocket capsule separates from the bigger parts of the ship, which we don't need anymore. We turn our capsule around so that the strong flat bottom is facing forward. This part is called the heat shield, and it's very important because it protects us as we go back through the air around the Earth. As we get closer to home, our capsule starts to go faster and faster. It gets a little bumpy, just like our ride up, but we are safe and snug in our seats. We can see a bright, warm glow outside our window as the heat shield does its job perfectly. Once we are through the thickest part of the air, big, colorful parachutes pop out from the top of our capsule. Whoosh! First one, then another, and another. These big parachutes are like giant umbrellas that catch the air and slow us down, down, down. Our fast fall turns into a slow, gentle float. We are drifting down peacefully toward the big blue ocean. We can see the water getting closer and closer. The team at Mission Control is telling us that we are doing a great job and that our landing will be soft and safe. Splash! Our capsule lands gently in the water with a little splash. We bob up and down on the waves like a little boat. A big ship is already waiting for us nearby, sent by our friends to come and pick us up. They help us open the door and we can breathe the fresh, wonderful air of Earth again. We did it. Our mission is complete. We flew all the way to space and came back home safely. Everyone is so happy to see us. The team from Mission Control is cheering and we feel so proud of our incredible adventure. Welcome home, brave explorers! What an amazing adventure we had today. Let's take a moment to remember everything we did on our incredible space mission. First, we learned about the big, beautiful place called space, filled with twinkling stars and faraway planets. We met our wonderful helpers on the ground, the team at Mission Control, who watched over us and kept us safe. They are a very important part of every space journey, and we are so thankful for their help. They are our heroes on the ground who make sure every mission is a success. Then, we learned all about our tall, powerful rocket ship. We saw how its big engines use special fuel to push it all the way up into the sky. We got ready for our trip by putting on our special spacesuits with our big helmets and cozy gloves to keep us safe and comfortable. We climbed aboard our rocket, buckled up in our special seats, and got ready for the most exciting part of all. Do you remember what that was? It was the big countdown. We all counted together, from 10 all the way down to 1. You were such a great helper with the countdown. And then, it was time for blast off. We flew up past the clouds and into the starry sky. We saw our beautiful Earth get smaller and smaller as we floated peacefully in space. We drifted among the millions of sparkling stars, said hello to the planets, and maybe even visited some astronaut friends on the International Space Station. We learned what it feels like to be weightless, floating and dancing in the air like a balloon. It was a magical and quiet journey through the beautiful darkness of space. Finally, after our mission was complete, we came all the way back home. Our capsule, protected by its heat shield and slowed by its big parachutes, landed safely in the ocean. We returned to our wonderful planet Earth, happy and proud of our amazing journey. You were a fantastic astronaut today. Now, you can close your eyes and imagine your very own space adventure. Where would you go? Would you visit the moon? Would you fly past the rings of Saturn? The universe is full of wonders. Just wait.